Yo, what's going on guys? JBH here and welcome back to Monster Energy Supercross, where today we are kicking off the third round of our championship here at the beautiful Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida. This is the sort of third race, I guess, on our little season we got going on. We're not taking part in the full season in 2018 because it started so long ago, and I thought, I'm not going to go back and restart all the rounds, but we'll start at week, I think, 6 or 7, I think it was, in Arlington. So moving on to the next round here at Daytona, we are actually sitting, I think, 5th or 4th in the points in the 450 championship. But as for the 250 East, which we're in now, we'll just have to see how we go today. Now, we did get the win out last week at, where was it, Atlanta. So looking to continue that form. Now, there was a pretty big update between Atlanta and I think it was Arlington, or between Arlington and Atlanta. So for the most part, the game has changed quite a bit. I was pretty impressed with the way they fixed some of the glitches, but then also pretty disappointed in the way that we still have a couple of issues here, there, and everywhere, especially with now the AI seems to be ridiculously easy. Well, it was at Atlanta anyway. We'll see how it is this week at Daytona. But yeah, the bikes have definitely been powered up, and it's way easier to make some of these quads and triples now. Alright, without any further ado, we'll jump straight into Heat 1. For those that haven't watched any of my Supercross videos before, we run the full nightly schedule just like what they do in real life. So we switch back and forth from the 250 to the 450 and go throughout the night. Well, yeah, just like what they do in real life. It's a bit of fun. You have to excuse my lack of knowledge on two wheels. My whole sort of experience / past history has all been on four wheels, both on bitumen and dirt. So yeah, this is a bit of a new experience for me. So we'll get straight into this one, and hopefully we can jump straight through the heat into the main event.
Here comes another gate drop. This time, it will start the second 250 heat race of the day, where once again, only the first 9 riders will earn that highly coveted ticket straight to the main event.
Alright guys, here we go, Heat 2 of the 250 East Championship. So it's the first heat of the night for us. We are on the pole. We managed to just beat Zach Osborne by 0.2 of a second. So although we're still at the front of the 250 class, it's definitely not as easy as what it was last week. So I take back what I said. I'm pretty sure that the AI was just a one-off at Atlanta. So I guess the AI is just really useless at Atlanta. But yeah, as you can see there, we got it on realistic. So we'll just have to see how we go into turn 1 today. See if we can get the whole shot. It's going to be tough. I mean, Daytona is quite a different track to what we're used to running on the Monster Energy Supercross calendar. It's not a stadium. It's built on the friggin' tri-oval of the NASCAR Daytona International Speedway track. So, all right, here we go. First heat of the night. Let's get this thing done. That whole shot, shot from behind. I think we got it. Ah, too wide. Ah, just caught the freaking tough block. Come on. Oh wow. 2 wrecks in front of us. Wow, that was sketchy. Oh, short in that whoop section. Come on, baby, go. Oh, just hit that triple. Alright, come on, let's pull away. Behind us. This corner I cannot get right. It's like hard. It's almost like you've got to slow the bike down. Now this section here just does not line up in the 250s, as you can see there. I've tried like shortening it up, but when I shorten it up and just like do it more of like, oh shit, that's a tough block. Do it more like a realistic sort of style jump, you know, I always seem to just lose a second to a second and a half, so I'm just gonna have to take the hit, falling up short. It doesn't knock you off the bike because it's not that big of a jump, but yeah, it just doesn't feel right at all. Sometimes on these video games, you know, they're not simulators, so you have to sacrifice a little bit of realism for speed. Oh shit, and it really grips up on that jump. But we have a nice gap, so we'll just try and maintain this and get straight through to the main event. Feels so wrong. So I've set the bike up to be a little bit looser in the baseline setup, or oversteer. I don't even know what the term would be in Supercross, Motocross. I really don't know what sort of terms they use. Hashtag four-wheel guy. But yeah, for the most part, it's quite loose on throttle, but it's just getting it to rotate like there at the beginning of the corner. If not, I just seem to understeer or push off the track. I freaking hate this jump. At least in the 450s you can make the whole thing, but yeah, 250 it just pulls up short every time. Oh, come on, turn, you bitch. Alright, so we've got, coming up to the last lap now, we'll be into the first heat of the 450s. That's totally the sound of what happens in real life when you hit a tough block. Even I don't have to race these in real life to know that. Still though, this game is fun when you don't run off the track. Alright, final lap. See the rest of the field still in that sort of front stretch area. Man, we have had a pretty focused race so far. Made a few errors here and there, but nothing major. Ah, fuck. That's honestly. So I'll show you what happens if you shorten this up. You just lose all that time and you end up landing flat on your ass anyway, so... yeah, it's a bit of a compromise. The win. Woohoo! Oh, and we die after the finish line. Alright, so nice and easy win there for 18 seconds. Absolutely smashed him. Martin in second, Cianciarulo fifth.
Who will be moving on to the main event.
And for the most part, that is it for Heat 2 of the 250 Championship. We'll switch over to the first 450 race of the night now and see how we go in that one.
It's time now for the final 450 heat race. 4 more riders will transfer out of this heat straight to the main event. You want to get one of those highly coveted transfer spots locked in now, so you don't have to race your way through the semis.
Alright, here we go. Heat number 2. We did manage to put it on the pole here in the 450 category. So you can see there Dungy was off of, well, 3rd overall in qualifying, so was 2nd here in Heat 2. But yeah, for the most part, we had a decent 1.9 second gap to 2nd, so it should be easy pickings this race, especially pace-wise. But we'll just have to see how it goes. Still got to get through turn 1 and, well, hopefully get something close to the whole shot. But without any further ado, we'll jump straight into this first heat in the 450 category. Well, 2nd heat on the night, but yeah, should be interesting to say the least. Alright, come on this whole shot. Start. Oh wow, I got drilled from behind. Alright, we are way back. Oh my gosh, got people landing on top of me, come on. Okay, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen on my life. What the fuck? I thought it was going to be the coolest whip of all time, but it turned out to be an epic failure. Cool. That freaking tough look on the corner there kills me every time. Ah, move. Bruh, get out of my way! Oh my gosh, goodness. Short now. Oh, that was too far. That, yes. Wow. Gained like 4 or 5 positions just on that little straight there. This track is so sketchy, it's so fast. Ah, tough clock. I always try to cheat that corner and just sort of cut it shorter than what it is and straight line it as much as possible, but never works. That was fast. Hit that rut nice. Ah, freaking hell. Oh, what the hell happened there? crashed out. Ah, fuck's sake, man. I'm riding like shit. Oh my god, never know, this is not good. I'm not going through the semi-final. Come on, go. Oh, for fuck's sake, Dungy. Wow. Ah. I can't believe it. That sucks. We could have had third. Yeah, we could have had third there, but Dungy wiped us out.
Here are the final results for the second
making too many mistakes myself,
race.
so I can't really
The first 4 riders will have the
say
opportunity
it wasn't
to
my
move on
fault.
directly to the main event, while the rest of the field will be back on the track soon, battling it out in the semis.
Fuck. Can't believe it. It all started when I got run over in turn 1, and then I could never really get my shit together. Alright, on to the semi-final.
We are about to drop the gate for the second 450 semi-final. You have to be in the top 5 if you want to move on to the main event. Otherwise, it's a trip to the last chance qualifier. The revs are coming up, and so is the intensity and the pressure.
Alright, here we go. Time for the semi-final. See if we can actually get this thing done. Okay, yeah, so we need to be top 5 to make it through the final. We got Dungy and Baggett and Millsaps in this race, and Barsha actually. So yeah, there's quite a few big names in here that are starting, well, way down the outside, but yeah, just need to fucking finish this thing. Really struggled in that first heat. Alright, here we go. Section, but nice move. Tight race for the lead. Ah, damn it. Fuck's sake! Ah, it's the second or third time I've done that now. At the end of the whoops, I just start to turn in too early. Pick up so much speed through there that I can never get it slowed down in time. Same fucking tough block every time. I tell you what, this game is so much harder than MXGP3. I don't care what anyone says. We're lucky to make it into the final at this rate. Oh my god, if I could just get away from these drop kicks. Ooh. Oh my god. See, that's the thing. I actually noticed there's quite a, like, I don't know. Can you stop drilling me? Fuck's sake. You can be like half a foot away from a tough block and it will still somehow register you as hitting it. Same as other riders. You can't run as closely to other riders as what you'd like, because you may be like, yeah, half a foot away and you'd still somehow hit them. Alright, second. So we made it through, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
The checkers are out, and the second 450 semifinal is in the books. Here are the results, and the first 5 riders, who will go straight to the main event. Everyone else will have to turn their attention to the last chance qualifier.
Alright, so we are in second. Okay, so yeah, for the most part, everyone that you would think make it into the finals made it in. Barsh is quite a way down. I thought, and Baggett, I thought those two would make it in, but oh well.
The world center of racing, the legendary Daytona International Speedway. Win here, and your name is forever etched in the history books. But first you have to conquer the sandy course carved out of the tri-oval. Hi everybody, I'm Ralph Shaheen. Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship is set to fight for the glory that comes with winning at Daytona.
Alright, here we go. Main event time for the 250 East Championship.
Listen to that crowd. He is definitely the favorite. Let's see if he can capitalize on that energy and get the win.
So, of course, by gaining the pole and winning the second heat, we do get first gate choice. We managed to get the hole shot in the first heat, or second heat, I should say. So, we'll go with that same spot. Just trying to think. Anything I want to change?
The riders are lined up.
Right, here we go. Main event. Come on, smash the first heat. Just got to get a good start and get clear of all. Oh, nailed. Oh, unfortunately, yeah, brake too early. Osborne will get the whole shot. Right, we're still alive. Boom, lead, come on. Focus. Frame rate. Frame rate. Okay, so for those that don't know, this game has a real issue with frame rates. I don't know why, it seems to drop a lot when you're in traffic, when you're near the other bikes, but yeah. Definitely designed on the PC. So we are playing on PlayStation 4 though. I would play this game on the PC if I could go back, but I've already started the championship and whatnot on the PlayStation, so we'll just continue where we are. Definitely, it's given me a good insight though. MotoGP, when I start that series this year, I'm going to start that on the PC. I'm not going to bother playing that on PlayStation, which I've done in previous years. But here we go, main event for the 250 East. Already got a pretty decent lead. Seemed a lot closer the AI in qualifying, but so far it's been pretty easy. Almost made it that time. Oh my god, big tail out, wow, Jesus Christ. Tail was wagging there. Okay, cocked that up, something terrible. Just cannot get it to steer around there. I've already set up the bike to have a lot more oversteer or make it looser, but yeah, that was not on. Oh fuck, hit that jump the wrong way, skidding over top blocks, come on, here comes the other riders. Kyle Peters, I haven't heard of that man before. God, come on Joseph, see this is it's so hard going from the 450 to the 250, you know, back and forwards. It takes me a couple of laps to sort of get in the groove. Got the guys in second now. Just absolutely haul ass through that section. Not getting through the loops well that time. Just taking all the wrong lines through here. So hard to get the bike positioned. I don't know how they do it in real life. Oops, knocked that up. Yeah, we've still got a massive lead. Just edging away. Oh, that's the wrong gear, Joseph. Come on, wake up. Ah, 9. Ah, this corner. Oh my god. Every time this corner, I just overshoot it. Can't get my head round. Yeah, ran out of gear, should be in third there. Alright, 3 minutes to go, we have a freaking huge lead. Smashing it here at Daytona in the 250 East. I knew as long as we got a decent start, I don't think we would have too much trouble from behind, but anything can happen. Just can't afford a brain fade, fall back in the back. Easy as she goes. Ah, shit. Crossed up through the whoops there. I'll pop that whip up. Wrong corner. I mean, wrong jump. It's so hard to see the angle of your bike when you're from this view. I mean, you can feel it in real life, but on here you can't really see. It's hard to tell. Wow, we actually made it that time. Fuck yeah. last lap. He's got a couple more straights and corners to go, and we are done. We'll wrap up this third race of the season in the 250 East. Nice. Alright, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, mate, what a race.
That was one of the most aggressive races we have seen in a while. The final results show us how the 250 riders crossed the line.
Alright, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2 wins in a row now in the 250 championship. Again, not that much of a challenge up the front, but yeah, ended up getting the win by 20 odd seconds. So I thought we may get a challenge from Osborne, considering we only got the pole by like 2/10, but yeah, in the end we just had too much pace out here. So Savachi 7th, Cianciarolo 4th, Osborne 2nd, Alex Martin all the way down 13th. Yeah, for the most part that was a pretty fun race. Alright guys, on to the 450 main event.
Fantastic effort by these riders. They put on a great show the way they battled here tonight. The world center of racing, the legendary Daytona International Speedway. Win here, and your name is forever etched in the history books. But first you have to conquer the sandy course carved out of the trioval. Hi everybody, I'm Ralph Shaheen. Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship is set to fight for the glory that comes with winning at Daytona. He has the speed and is definitely the one to beat, but can he handle being in the spotlight and the pressure?
Here we go, main event time. We are going to be starting around the middle of the pack. So I don't know how we're going to play this, but we've had a win in the 250 East category. And if we can just stay on the bike, then we should be able to hopefully pick them off one by one. That'd be nice.
The 30-second board is up. Keep an eye on.
All right, here we go. It's about to go down. Perfectly guess that one. Start. We didn't get the whole shot, but we got 3rd. Move out the way. Oh my god! Stop touching me! Oh my god, why is everyone going 2 miles an hour? Wow, there's a definition of going over the handlebars. Oh my god, can you stop? Fuck me! The AI on this game is ridiculous. I've been like hit 4 times now. I'm just gonna... I can't stay out of their way though, that's the thing. I'm trying to get out of their way. Sorry. Jump over someone close. Oh my lordy me! What the fuck? I just got sent into orbit. I think I got hooked on the back of Webb's bike, and it just sent me sort of sideways off the jump. Yeah, wow. That was weird. Oh my god. I gotta get the replay of that. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. It's alright. We've got plenty of time left. So bad. So should have bought this on the PC. This is a bad idea buying it on the PlayStation 4. I should really be in fourth down that straight. Overcorrected the whip. Yes. Alright, we're up into fourth. That's off the side of the track. That's right, get back on, don't crash. Oh my god, why does it keep overcorrecting the freaking whip? Right, I'll just stop whipping it then. I need to really practice that, I'm not too good at doing that. I mean, it looks flashy and whatnot, but it really doesn't make a difference. Well, all the pros will say it does, but that's if you can do it. I can't do it, so to me it doesn't make a difference. Amateurs probably would make a difference, unless you can figure out how to get it right. It's really hard to see how to whip when you're playing from this camera angle. I know a lot of the really quick guys that broadcast their races on YouTube and whatnot, they're using the backboard sort of tail view, I guess you could say. And I don't know, that just seems unrealistic to me. I don't like using that. For the most part, I like to keep my games as realistic as possible, and that's why I'm riding with the main view. You got this view that you can use, which is really quite cool, but I don't know, I feel like you can see the track better with this view. You got more of a what's the word? When you spatial awareness, or better spatial awareness when your peripheral vision's wider on this view. Anyway, we're up to fourth. Sealy and Muscan ahead of us. Muscan. Put in a few clean laps here and hopefully we should be able to catch them. Harris, and then move on to Seeley. I don't know who's in the lead, I can't quite see. Big move. Oh, almost pulled it off. Beep beep. Coming through. Oh, it says Ken Roxon in the lead, I thought so. Ah. Alright, we've got 1 minute to get him. Side of the track again. Oh no! Fuck! Come on, get up, get up! We had some pretty good laps going there, and then we just went to waste. Jesus! Through whatever the hell that is. A Christmas stick. Oh my god, what is going on? Stay on the bike, for the love of Christ, please. Oh my god, wow, fuck, I just fell short. It's all going to shit at the end of this main event. Just gotta wake up to myself. Podium. No, fuck! Oh, damn it! Ah! If only I had fucking put it down over that. Well, towards those last few laps, I just came up short and got it seriously unlucky.
The night is waved, ending the 450 main event. Let's take a look at the
Man, that sucks. We had so much more pace than everyone over one lap, but could not freaking get it right. So Ken Roxon takes the win. Cole Seeley second. Muscan third. He grabbed fourth. Weimer Dungy down in sixth. Malcolm Stewart eighth. Webb 9th, Chad Reed 11th, Trey Kennard a little bit further down than you'd like, Millsap's quite far down, Baggett all the way down to 15th, Jason Anderson all the way down to 12th, Brayton, yeah, no, that was a interesting final to say the least. Yeah, just screwed it up in the end, but yeah, all in all, that is all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the racing. I know it's pretty lackluster at some points. Didn't ride all too well today, but we'll move on to the next week. Next week we head down to St. Louis, and hopefully we can do slightly better there. We had the win last week out at Atlanta. Had a, I think it was an 6th or an 8th in, oh no, I think, yeah, 6th in the first 450 race at Arlington for this championship, and then of course a 4th today. So see where are we in the points. Okay, so that's
he was fast, but too many mistakes cost him a shot at the podium. He needs to be more focused and make less mistakes if he wants to win at this level.
Amen to that. Alright, so we've moved up to 2nd. So with Dungey having another poor round and Webb in Seeley finishing just ahead of us, it's tightened things up at the front, but yeah, Marvin Muscan got the win in the end, and that is about it for today. Alright, until next time guys, I will catch you later.